Dear saints, say with love in one voice, Nirankar ji. It's a pleasure to be one with Creator, enjoy His bliss, and it's a time to realize the gratitude or thankfulness in the form of sakar we got it. It's my humble request that whenever you want to feel, realize or appreciate or admire, the first thing is that we should come out of the words, because words are misleading or sometimes words are confusing and our words are not very clear of what's the meaning inside. Inner meaning, no, words cannot explain. You can say, you can write love, but what's a love? It's entirely different from the 4 letters. Not able to justify it. So the first thing is that when I say I'm thankful to you, oh my Lord, no, that's not the end, that's the beginning. The first question is, why should I be thankful to you then? What's the reason behind my gratitude? Why should I admire you? Why should I appreciate you? Then you gradually start peeping in. Then you realize the depth of the word. Most of the times, those who are aware, I have already number of times told that when you read Avatar Vani or Devani or any holy book, you come across with very good numbers, names, slogans, proverbs. That's not important. What is important? Pray or worship the person who has written it and request him that please give me the wisdom to understand your inner feeling. Can you imagine that he was one with the Creator and he was just obeying the orders of the Creator? And that's why he was capable to write something, to reveal something to the world. Let the world realize what is the entity, existence of God. How the God is creating, nourishing, playing, and he is surviving as a human beings in the form of different forms, we can say, not only the human beings. To realize this, the base thing is that you have to be in his form. Physically you cannot. So you have to be formless. And that's the spirituality. And that's what we have been taught about. Once you become formless and you think as a spiritual person, individual, then you realize that it's not a first time. It's long, long, long ago since you are on the path of spirituality, path of truth, path of realization. And it's a continuous process since ages going on. And every time you get something new, you learn something new, you realize something new, you feel something new, and when you become one with the Creator, then you have a reason to say, oh my Lord, I'm thankful to you. Such a beautiful life, such a beautiful incident, so many different poses of you. You have created the world is like a quiz. It's like a bhul bhulaiya. It's like a jantar mantar. You want me to enter from a one door to find out next door, and next door moves to the third one, and then I'm lost. Then you know, that's the time you pray Him that please guide me, please help me, please motivate me, please inspire me, and please be my guide to show the path. And once you get it, then what? Automatically the words comes from your heart. Oh Lord, I am thankful to you. So, it's not a one word. It's a continuous process which you can say that this is the reaction of your action. This is the reaction of your realization. This is the reaction of your inner feeling. The bliss and the peace and pleasure you enjoy within. This is how you be a one with the God. And the time comes, mind you, you don't have even to use the word thank, because it becomes meaningless. Yes, you can say thanks to your own self, because you find Him within. You realize Him within. You get that, yes, the source of inner peace is sitting inside. I'm not different from Him. We are one. We were one, and we will remain one. Only the words created the confusion. मैं सो मैं ही हूँ. अहम ब्रह्म असमी. मन तू ज्योत स्वरूप है, अपना मूल पहचान, हर जी तेरे नाल है, गुरमति रंग मान. And then you know, suddenly there is a spark. You find a flame. Then you find something happening different which you never expected, which is beyond your imagination, which is beyond the words, which is beyond the explanation, and which is definitely different from the phenomena of the world. Now you cannot measure it. You cannot evaluate it. You cannot trade it. You cannot define it in the terms of money. Not in the terms of deeds and actions and blah blah blah. Not many good things are told. The decent words of dictionary becomes worthless for you. Because He is not conditional. It's purely unconditional love, rhythm of breathing, rhythm of nod. And this is what makes the difference when you are one with Him. So, again we are back to the same topic. Shukrana or thankfulness or gratitude. Now look, you know, I do remember one thing, that what is the gratitude? I'll simply give you one good example. I went with one saintly person in a hotel and ordered for the nice cup of tea. And he's telling the waiter, look, I want a very, very hot boiling cup of tea. Can you manage it for me? He said, yes sir, why not? So he brought the cup of tea. Now this saint is talking to me and that waiter is observing. Sir, excuse me sir, your tea is getting cold. He said, yes, I know. Again after 5 minutes he comes back. Sir, your tea is getting cold. He said, yes, I am here. I know. Third time he couldn't resist and he said, sir, your tea is getting cold. He said, yes, my dear, I know. I'm not here to have a cup of tea. I'm here to enjoy the essence of tea, the fragrance of tea, smell of tea. I want to be one with it. Allow me to do that. No, this is the gratitude. If you want to understand the God, you don't have to chant Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Nirankar, Nirankar, Nirankar. So what? You are just reciting. And you know the Reverend, our Shastriji, he asked somebody that, you used to chant Rama Rama. Did you get it? He said, no, sir. Look, my dear, if you say Nirankar, Nirankar 100 times, you are not going to get a Nirankar. That's a straightforward statement. Because Nirankar is not the word. It's a whole universe. It's entire existence. It's beyond the words. You want to make a one drop? No. You have to swim across the sea. You have to peep in, you have to deepen, you have to dive in. And you have to enjoy it. That's a divine bliss. And when you realize that what you got from your Lord Master, Satguru in the form of Nirankar, Sakar, then the words comes from your heart. Again the soul speaks to the super soul. Sir, I bow down humbly and I am thankful to you. Here you are. See, it's the charm of the things. We are just tried to give us an explanation. A is equal to B, B is equal to C, and then it comes to the end of Z. And we are lost in arithmetic. No need. A is also the alphabet, Z is also the alphabet. They are the ladders, they are not obstacles. Don't make them obstacles. Don't get confused about few so decent, consonants. No, there are vowels also. So this is the beauty of language. That's the beauty of inner peace. That when you come out of the words, when you are beyond the words, then you understand it, then you realize the beauty of depth of such good things happening to you. You become a witness of what's happening inside. You have seen the flame outside, right? You have seen the light outside. You have seen the icebergs outside. You have seen the oceans, stars, moons, and what not. Everything you have seen outside. Have you ever tried to see within? There is much more than what you can see with your naked eyes. But everybody is not willing to. Everybody is not ready to accept the truth. Everybody doesn't have the capacity to realize this. And they are not willing to go beyond. हमें क्या है? Our Lord Master wanted us to have a journey of a universe. He wants you to make it such a light and have a wings of divine blessing to fly, but don't fathom the sky. You don't have to measure it. We are not there to. We are there to enjoy the flying. When the soul is flying, that's the right time you feel, oh good Lord, how lucky, how fortunate I am. So more you think, more you be one with your own self, way more you churn the thoughts, then you are able to extract the essence of thoughts. Then you see the changes. You become, something is happening which I never seen before. What's happening? Why I am shivering? What's the current which is passing through my body from head to toe? And why this is happening to me? And why I am feeling I am a eunuch? One of my best friends, I think I can call him the person who sparked the divine bliss in my heart years back. He's not Nirankari. But Nirankar is not conditional. That if you become a Nirankari, then I am a Nirankar. No. This is also the one name given by us. Pardon me for saying like this, maybe I am blunt. 1929, and then you came to know about the Nirankar. You mean to say there was no Nirankar before? Definitely he was there. He is there since ages. But he is formless. Now we want to make our own brand, that's a different thing. Well, I will not criticize anybody. I am trying to say that, let us realize the truth. Let us realize and accept the truth, the reality. Don't be carried away by beautiful words, but see the bottom, see the base of the words. That will give you a chance to be one with Him. And this is what our Lord Master wanted us to do. Okay, tell me, where is the Hardev now? You have good memories with you. Because you considered him, or we considered him as the body, and he was not. So we regret now. Sometimes we have tears in our eyes. Sometimes, it pinches me and I feel empty, I feel alone, I am lonely. Because I saw him in a physical form. Try to see him in the form of Nirankar, formless. You will smile, you will love him, you will hug him, you will embrace him, you will feel him within. And you will see that he is never and he cannot be away from you. He is always with you, my dear. And the one which you have never lost, is there any reason to regret about it? Is there any reason to feel pinch or sorrow or tears when you can be fearless and enjoy with him? But no, we have made the boundaries. It's a self-created ghost I am afraid of. It's a self-created confusion I am lost. It's a self-created disturbance, friction, which is the reason of my being unhappy. Though I am the one who is very fortunate, have every reason to live in anand, in peace. But no, nobody taught me this way. Remember one thing, you cannot get the God by any formula. Come what may. It's my challenge to everybody. When he wants to love you, when he wants to like you, when he feels you that yes, I have to spark the light inside. Yes, my dear, you are lucky to have everything with you. Seyee tudhnu gaavan je tudh bhaavan rate tere bhakt rasale. और कहते गावन से मैं चित नावन नानक क्या विचारे. No, I cannot guess. And I don't want to waste my time just to guess about. It's like a blind person, trying to appreciate the elephant and define the physical form of the elephant. For him, there are only pillars, or the fans, or a trunk. No, he will never be able to evaluate the elephant. We cannot ant न सिफती कहन न अंत वे सुन अंत न वेखण सुनन अंत अंत न जापे क्या मन मंत. Though one person, one creator who is formless, how can you measure it? No, you cannot. So the best thing is that you be one with them and enjoy. Accept the reality, accept the truth, accept the existence, and accept that yes, he is चारों और चारों दिशाओं में ये मेरे साथ है. Matter ends. Many a times I see this divine blessing is very easy, very convenient and very comfortable. सरल है और सहज है. Sometimes the people ask me that सरल और सहज हो नहीं तो मुश्किल है. Of course, मुश्किल इसलिए because you are looking outside for the solution. But the solution lies within you, my dear. You don't have to borrow from others, you don't have to beg to others, you don't have to tell others, or don't have to remind others. Relax. That's all. And I think that's the way, the day will come when you will say, whatever you have done, whatever you do, whatever you will do, is all the best, all the good, because you are perfect. And that's why I'm thankful to you. So my dear friends, once again I am thankful to all of you. You are being loved by Almighty. And once He loves the universe, so start with loving the universe, loving the nature, loving the creation, loving the creatures, and everything is free. So, once you know that what and how to enjoy with Him, then, like they say, दुख में जो मल्हार गाए वो इंसान कहलाए, गाते गाते रोए मयूरा फिर भी नाच दिखाए, जैसे बंसी के सीने में छेद है फिर भी गाए. किसी ने कृष्ण भगवान से कहा, कि oh my Lord, why I am being punished? I am innocent. I have not done anything in my life. Why I am being punished? What's my fault? Lord Krishna smiled. He said, do you know that I was born in a jail? That was not only thing. Do you remember that I parted from my parents on the spot while I was born? Do you realize it that, the death was waiting outside for me for 7 births. 7 times I came as a daughter and I got killed. No. Adul kari ta jai na munji fazul kari ta jiva. Oh my Almighty, forgive me. If I can survive, it's only because of your mercy. not because of my quality or deeds. Saints, time is over. Say with love, Nirankar. May God bless everybody with peace and pleasure. Thanks. Shukriya.